Let me give you 4 stories here if I have time. Who told you this? Who told you this? Citigroup, Inc., HSBC Holdings, MasterCard, and Wells Fargo are among now the financial companies that, as of yesterday, are participating in the experiment along with the New York Fed's Innovation Center, the project called the Regulated Liability Network is conducting in a test environment to roll out a digital dollar. This is a pilot program. We told you this was coming how many years ago? Everyone denied it. Every single member of the press has been denying this. They've been saying it's a conspiracy theory. All of this. We told you years ago that this was coming. Now they started, as of yesterday, their 12-week digital dollar pilot. What does that mean? Don't go to MSNBC because they're not going to tell you. Don't go to anybody. You can go to our archives at the BlazeTV and find out exactly what that means to your dollar if you don't already know. Let me give you this one. Congress were questioning Christopher Wray. And Wray was testifying in front of the House Homeland Security Committee. And during the hearing, Louisiana Congressman Clay Higgins questioned on the extent of FBI involvement in the January 6 riot. He said, did the FBI have confidential human sources embedded within the January 6 protesters on January 6, 2021? Well, Wray said, I've got to be very careful. We don't talk about what we do and do not do. And you got to stop listening to the suggestion that the FBI's confidential human sources or FBI employees some way or another instigated or orchestrated this January 6th. That's not what he asked. He asked, did you have people in the Capitol dressed as Trump supporters prior to the riot? Yes or no? He didn't answer. Is anyone following up? I can guarantee you the Blaze is. Let me give you this. Please cut 10. This is a Bloomberg forum. Now, when you're talking about finances, Bloomberg, right? Bloomberg forum, Ken Griffin. He is the founder and CEO of Citadel. He's talking about the FTX balance sheet and how bad this scandal really is. I want you to listen to what he says. And then he has a pause, and I want you to listen to the Bloomberg, quote, reporter. Listen to this.
That all of us are worried about. You know, on the balance sheet of FTX is a line called Trump lose. And Sam was the second biggest donor to Democratic candidates.
Nothing.
I'm going to leave it to everybody else to draw their own conclusions about what you're saying here.
Right? Those are really, really ugly facts when you see a fraud of this.
Can we stop?
So weird.
Why would you let everybody else? This is important. Why would you let everyone else come to their own conclusions? We didn't do that. I have a special tonight as well. It's an extra podcast that you can get right now at the Blaze. It's 164, the story behind the FTX scandal with Marty Bent. And so we go into that. I'm going to go into it again next hour. This is a really big deal. Now, why? Wait. I can't get an answer in front of Congress. Bloomberg has a reporter. Well, I'm just going to let you decide what that means. Why? There's more questions that should be asked there. Nobody was telling you about digital currency, CBDC, central bank digital currency. It is absolute control of your life, and it's in testing with the Fed and Citigroup and all the rest of them today. Now, let me give you another one. NBC has suspended their correspondent after he reported on House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul Pelosi. He said there's a discrepancy. The police and district attorney say that it was Paul Pelosi that opened the door and was not in danger and then walked back to the assailant, and that's when they started fighting over the hammer. The DOJ says, no, the police opened the door. Well, no, wait a minute. Those are two very different things. And maybe it doesn't matter. I think it does, but maybe it doesn't matter. But why is the district attorney saying one thing and holding to it, and the DOJ saying another thing and holding to it? And then why? Why did this guy who works at NBC, he has Emmy Award after Emmy Award after Emmy Award. Why is this investigative reporter, after he produces, not goes live, he produces something, he didn't edit it, he didn't put it together, he's not the editor at large, producer, executive producer, everybody had to watch this, tons of people put this thing together.
Even like the graphics on the screen describing what happened. It was not a 5-minute process.
No, this took a long time, probably a good portion of a day for many, many people to produce. And then when it plays, he's suspended. For what? For what? That he got facts wrong? Because I can list a whole bunch of facts that NBC got wrong. They'll even admit they got wrong and nobody lost their job.
They promote those people usually.
Yeah. So what is it they're trying to say? Or is this just a message? You don't question anything when it comes to the Democrats. I don't know. But that sure should be answered by NBC, because we just saw how Bloomberg answered it. You are going to get even less truth than you ever thought possible. If you think the press is as bad as it could get today, it's not. It's not. They are openly hiding things. I don't know if you saw the Hunter Biden interview. So there's this crypto roundtable show, and the interviewer starts doing the interview, and he doesn't ask Hunter anything. And he says later that I couldn't. I would have liked to, but I was told I could not go into anything except cryptocurrency. Well, you know, Katie Couric had that agreement with me as well at one point, and she violated it. Why didn't you on your crypto roundtable show? They don't want you to hear the truth. We at the Blaze, we were built on that. The truth has no agenda. And we will tell you the truth, because my agenda is only that. We'll admit our mistakes and tell you why we made that mistake and how we corrected it. That's rare. I'd like to ask you again, I know times are tough, but please subscribe to theblaze.com. It's a big special tonight, cost us a fortune, and there's no commercials in it. And you can watch it for free on youtube.com/Glenn if you want. But I would ask that you become a subscriber to blazetv.com/Glenn. Sign up, 1-year subscription, 30% off if you use the promo code STANDUP.